ever said to yourself, I wonder who has the best Sky Bet Championship 25-26 predictions on the internet? Well, now you have your answer. You see, I am your boy, Vegas822. Please feel free to subscribe, like the video, and do all of that stuff. And I don't like to glaze myself here, I am a genius. I'm about to show you my Sky Bet Championship predictions. Now, I know what you're thinking. Hold on a minute. You were making YouTube videos back when the championship season started. How did you predict it? Well, I got your proof. There you go. You can see on your screen now, it's using the League Predictor app. And that is the day I made that prediction. Do you want a whole backstory? I was out in Belgium on a summer holiday thing. And we spent the day walking around. In the morning, we got to this place. It's like, we walked around this little lake, and there was like this like old 1600s sort of place, maybe before that. Made out of like sand. So it looked like it was Tatooine or something. Then we walk around a bit, get on this boat, off we go. We're on the boat, there's a load of other people. It's like a public boat, you know. It just takes you to the other side to go to the main city. And we get off in the city. There's some like thing going on. All the kids are all excited. There's some like fake ass Barbies there. That's like a B-Tech version. She's there, got all the kids running crazy and this whole festival going on. Doesn't matter anyway, this is completely irrelevant to the actual day. And safely walking around, it's alright, yeah. There was some like big block thingies. We were having a debate whether they're red or orange. Yeah, we did that. Then what did we do? We had a nice day. We saw some guys selling sunglasses, although they were like 10 quid for the sunglasses. I was like, oh, okay. But I didn't do it. He seemed a bit dodgy, so I skipped him. I then went for lunch, sat down. I ordered myself a sweet bolognese, and while I was waiting for it to arrive, I made these predictions. So, here you have it. This is my predictions, and I'm already telling you they are the best. They're the best on the internet. In case you're wondering, we're doing the system where it's like golf. You want to get 0. So every place out will be a point, and all that sort of stuff. And I'm telling you now, I've done incredible. So, start off. 24th. This was what's happened. Sheffield Wednesday, I got 24th. Let's go, I got it correct, people. Yeah, we all knew that. If you didn't get Sheffield Wednesday 24th correct, why are you even doing predictions? Like, honestly, that is a horrific call if you haven't got that. It was the easiest one on the list. Literally anyone could have predicted that. My nan would have got that right. And if actually, they got 0 points. I got 0 points and they got 0 points. We're all happy. Question though about Sheffield Wednesday. Are they the first team to ever start the next season on the same amount of points they ended their last one on? That's a record for you. Maybe that's something? Yeah. I know they had a point deduction, but surely they can do better than 0 points. Like, as much as they have lost players and they don't have money, you've got to do better than what you've done. It is a little bit embarrassing, lads. Just my opinion. Anyway. Next up, 23rd, Charlton Athletic. Now, they didn't come 23rd. They came 4 places higher than that, which is 19. Sorry, I haven't actually got the league table in front of me. I've just got my my prediction in front of me and the difference. So they finished 4 places higher. Obviously, they came up the year before. Nathan Jones, I thought, okay, he's a decent coach, but have they got enough in the squad? Well, they clearly did, because they stayed up. That was my concern, that's why I had them in 23rd. 22nd, this is a bit of a stinker. 8 points away, I had Preston. I don't know why. I remember being sat there in Belgium, like I said, and I had this gut feeling that, like, Preston were going to go down. Clearly, never trust your gut. Never listen to your gut, because Preston in 8th. Not in 8th, in 23rd, that's 22nd. That's completely different to 8th. They were 8 places off. Yeah, I should have done better there. Preston were always mid-table. And I thought, we're going to go put them low down, we're going to be a little leaky, people don't see this coming. Stupid. Anyway. Now, next up, I was actually had in 21st, the team that came 22nd, Oxford United. Yeah, they've gone down. I thought, you know what, you stayed up first year in the champ. Mike Harris did alright for you, all this sort of stuff. And I was like, you know what? You might just have enough to do it again. Because I thought they were going to go down the year before. And I should have stuck with my guns from like the year before, because they went down. Let me know, Oxford fans, if there are any of you watching. I'm not sure there's many of you. You don't even have 4 stands. How are you going to do next season, League One? Many people said League One's tough league, but then Cardiff City walked it, so, you know. Anyway, in 20th place, I had Stoke, which were actually in 17th. That isn't bad. I don't think that's a bad prediction. Couple places off, but Stoke, didn't they start the season really well? Am I going mad? I just remember Stoke starting really well. I remember when I was in Madrid, I was sat in a tube station waiting to go to an Atletico Madrid game, and Stoke had won in that day. It was like the game week 2 of the Premier League, so game week 3 of the Championship, because Spurs had beaten Man City on that day. And I feel like I remember Stoke winning and being like, okay, Stoke might do something here. They didn't, clearly. But someone who did do something is my 19th place, which is, I believe, the 3rd worst prediction on the list. I went with Wrexham in 19th. Ugh. 12 places off. Wrexham obviously finished just outside of the playoffs. They looked like they were going to get it at one point. How will they do next year with Wrexham? I don't know. I wonder, because I feel like with Wrexham, they're definitely, obviously it's a good project. Obviously they've got money, they've got investment, but how much money do they have? I'm watching the documentary last year and they mentioned how they went all out for promotion in League One. And if they failed with that, then the financially they'd be in trouble. Do you reckon they did the same again? Missed out? I don't know. It'll be interesting to see. They didn't start great, Wrexham. That's probably what made them miss out. And after that poor start, I was thinking, you know what? I could be onto a good prediction, eh? Clearly not. I still don't think Parkinson is the man to take him to the Premier League. I just don't. He's done a very good job, obviously. But not the man to take him to the Premier League for me. Anyway, 18th, I had the other Welsh team in the league, Swansea, who were 7 places higher. Yeah, look, I'm always going to put the Welsh teams lower than they should be. I admit I'm biased, okay? I'm always going to do it. Next year, Cardiff are going to be above both of them. Doesn't matter what happens in the summer, I'm predicting Cardiff above both of them. But with Swansea, it was a bit like, yeah, they're okay. Obviously, at the time, I didn't know the new manager was going to come in and give them the boost they had. So this prediction wasn't too bad up until he came in. So I'll give myself something to do about that. I was actually only 1 place off in the next one. Portsmouth in the 17th I had. They actually came 18th. That's fairly good. 1 place off. You can't really complain. 16th. This one didn't happen. As you'll be well aware, this one didn't happen. 16th I had Millwall. Yeah. Not ideal. 13 places off. Obviously, they did lose to Hull in the playoff semi-final. I'm filming this before the playoff final. I don't know when this is coming out, so I'm just let you know it's before the playoff final. Millwall, 13 places. Yeah. Millwall shocked everyone. Quite funny seeing everyone buy season tickets and then they lose to Hull. So, good for them. I think that's a bad one. Although, would many people have thought at the start of the season Millwall were going to get playoffs? They've been mid-table for so long, you know what I mean? 15th, I had Derby. I don't mind it. I don't mind Derby in 15th. A bit unlucky at the end of the day. Is what it is. 7 places off. But at the start of the season, I don't think that's a bad prediction. 14th, only 1 place off here, QPR. Yeah, fine, great. That's a great prediction. Nothing wrong with that at all. 13th. Okay, this is a bit low. This is a bit low. I put Middlesbrough. 8 places higher they finished in 5th. There you go. Obviously, they are in the whole Spygate debacle at the moment, which is very amusing, to say the least. Also, they're crying over nothing, I'm going to be honest. The guy had an iPhone 16 on 2.5 zoom. Not exactly seeing much from that, is he? You're not gaining key info there. Yeah. Look, I take the L, we move on. There's a couple of L's in this video. The biggest L hasn't even come up yet. And you're probably fairly aware, considering I haven't mentioned their name yet. And you know what happened. So yeah, that's not too bad. That's not too bad. 12th now. I'm proud of myself. I'm very, very proud of myself. Because I got it bang on. Ugh. Bristol City in 12th. In other news, water is wet. That was the second most obvious one on the list. Bristol City in 12th. It's like Crystal Palace in 12th, although it's not happening this year. A bad example. Bad example. Stupid goose. But Bristol City are like the definition of 12th. Roy Hodgson coming in was funny. Who's going to be their manager next season? I'm seeing talk of Scabala, is that how you say his name? Lincoln City boss, Menino, I don't know how you say his name. Portsmouth. Who will be their new boss? It'll be interesting to see. But yeah, I'm quite happy with that prediction. 11th, Blackburn, 9 points off. That's not ideal, that's really poor, actually. No, that's poor. Blackburn were 9 places lower. Really? Ugh. Norwich were 1 place lower. I had them next up in 10th. That's a 1 place higher, sorry. Can't read. That's normal prediction. Bit off. Next up I had, just outside the playoffs, obviously just snuck in, had Hull City. Yeah, I did. I can't really remember the narrative around Hull at the start of the year, but it clearly was on to something, because I had them close, thereabouts. If it's more than 3, I'm thinking, that's bad. But I'll take that. Then in 8th I had Watford, who actually 8 places lower. That was poor. You know what I've done there is, right? I can already picture it. I'm sat there waiting for my bolognese to come. In Europe, they like to give you pieces of bread to eat while you're there. So I'm probably sat there eating the bread and being like, Watford are, yeah, they have a good pass there. Needs to be in the Prem, innit? Yeah, I'll put them decently high. That's what I've done there. It's lazy. It's actually really lazy. And it's really poor from me. And I apologise. I'll do better next time. I really need to evaluate my options. Oh my God, I've just read 7th place. Oh, I didn't realise I did that. I've done the same thing again at 7th place, and it's lazy. It's really poor, and I'm so sorry. I put West Brom in 7th. I put West Brom in 7th. That's poor. That's really, really poor. You know what I've got? You know what? I've done the same with Watford. Like I just said, I've done the same with Watford. I've gone, oh, they've been in the Prem a few times. Mateus Pereira and all that. Yeah. Let's put them decently high. That's poor. It's lazy. It's just, oh, I'll just chuck them there. No, not good enough. It's not good enough for me. I'm sorry. I'll do better next time. It's just not good enough. They finished 14th place. They were going to go down at one point. Survived in the end. Good for them, I guess. Tom Garrett's happy and all that. But yeah. Not good. Now, in the playoff, actually, they finished 4 places out. I had Birmingham. Yeah. So, you know what? For first year, I think Birmingham are very happy with how they've done. I slightly overestimated them, but not too much, not overly crazy. How they do next year, obviously got very rich owners. They're going to have money to spend. I mean, what did they spend on Stansfield when they were in League One? Imagine what they have now, after a year in the champ revenue. Yeah. 5th, they actually finished 8 places lower. I had Sheffield United. That was poor. But to be fair, I don't think they would have been 5th. But if they didn't have the start to the season they had under the previous manager, would they be as low as they have been? Blades fans, you gotta let me know. I don't watch you every week. But I don't think they'd have been that low if they didn't have such a bad start. You know, this is what I'm trying to say. You know what I'm trying to say? 4th, you know, I don't mind the prediction. I had Coventry. Obviously, the league winners. Congratulations, Premier League. You know, I don't mind that. I don't mind that. Not many people would have said Coventry would win it. Did they? Maybe I'm in the wrong there. I feel like most people would have said Coventry playoffs. Obviously, they got there the year before, and then Lampard. They've been brilliant this year. Fair play to them. Fair play. Enjoy the Premier League. You're probably going to go back down, but enjoy it. 3rd place. Now, the only saving grace I have over my 3rd place is the fact I reckon a lot of people made the same mistake. And because of that, I don't feel quite as bad. But I still did it. I still put them there. And I still committed the action. And I've got to reevaluate this. Like, it's not good enough. As much as I can sit and go, oh, well, others did it. Oh, no, yeah. I've got to focus on my own performance here. It's embarrassing. It's shameful. I had Leicester City third. They went down. They're in League One next year. I had them third. And knowing me, I probably sat there going, Leicester, I reckon they win the playoffs. It's lazy. It's poor for me, and I apologise. I've gone, oh, they got relegated. They're definitely going to be up there again. But I didn't see the signs, and I should have seen them. I'm embarrassed for myself. I feel like I've let my family down, and I'm sorry. Other people would have made them say, I reckon there's people that put them in automatics, though. That is the saving grace that we have here. Oh, it's been a bad year for them, though, hasn't it? It's been a proper bad year, and the players do not seem to care. It's all kicking off. I can tell you, if I'm Leicester, I'm doing the Cardiff method, and I'm getting youngsters in. Because that rotten core, like Cardiff had, yeah, it's not going to help you. Top two, I had in second I had, Southampton, who, I don't know if I can claim this prediction. I actually don't think I can claim it, because I put them second on the basis of Will Still being like a really good manager. But it was actually not him that did any of the job. It was, is it Eckert? Is that what I say? Eckert? I don't know if I say his name. Him who did the job, really. And if he'd been there the whole time, they probably would have got automatics. I've said it for a while, I think they're going to win the playoffs, I do. I think they beat Hull. Yeah, I don't know if I can claim that one. Just because, like, obviously, I did it on the basis of Will Still, and Will Still was an absolute flop. So for that reason, I can't do it. I just can't bring myself to do it. To take the... You know what? No, you know what? I'm done with you. No shame. I'm taking the claim. I got that one perfectly correct. Well done, mate. And in first, I had just one place off. Ipswich. That's not bad. They came second. I had them first. That's not bad at all. So, those predictions are pretty good. And I do want to see the stats, because I love the stats. You love the stats. And you know what? They make me look good. You want to see the total point score? I got it for you right now. My sum of difference was 138. I think that's good. 44th out of 1,294 players. That's pretty good. The average is 163. I think that's good. I had 2 out of 24 correct. Like, bang on. But you're not going to get bang on. It's not the difference. That'd be in there or thereabouts. I think that's good. Let me know. If any other people done their championship predictions, what points did you get? I'm happy with a sum of 138. I think that's good. But I could be wrong. There's a couple of stinkers in there that let me down. Leicester, West Brom, Wrexham, and there was one other, Millwall. Those 4 are bad. Those 4 are really bad. But if you know those 4, maybe like 1 or 2 8s in there as well. Sheffield United, Preston, maybe. Yeah, but overall, I did pretty good. I did pretty good, I believe. My sum of difference squared, 1412. Don't know what that means, but sounds pretty good to me. Anyway, if you have enjoyed this video, like, subscribe, comment, share. And tell your friends to do the same thing. And if you don't do it, you're going to get 10 years bad luck. And you don't want that, do you? Because the next 10 years could be like really important. You know, if they go wrong, then it's like over. But, you know, or are all 10 years worth the same value? Or are no years worth any value? What if there is no value? Those are the real questions. Anyway, if you enjoyed, please do what I just said. And I'll see you all in a bit. Farewell. Bye-bye.